Hello and welcome to another review. And today we have Exodus Borealis. I will go straight into it as I always do and just tell you, is it worth it? And my answer is a big yes. So I quite enjoyed this game and I played the demo that we had available at Next Fest on Steam and it's completely worth it. Now, before I get into the details why I say it's worth it and explain what I think it might be missing or what you might need to pay attention. But before I do this, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel so you can see another reviews like this or Let's Play series. I play games like this and City Skylines, Transport Fever, Software Inc. and all the nice games that there are out there. Why do I think it's worth? First of all, this is a new game that will come out on Steam on the 23rd of June, and this is a city builder and tower defense game. So I don't know any other game like that mix the two genres and into one. So in one hand, you have a city builder with all the complexity of managing your colony and building and getting resources and all that stuff. And on the other hand, you do have the tower defense style, which makes things crazy. It's completely different from what I've seen before, and I quite enjoyed playing it. I play a lot more than I should be allowed to. Let's start talking about the graphics. So this game has lovely environments and graphics for this. So you play with these fox people and they're quite nice looking and they just run around, do what you tell them to do, get the resource and build things. And you have children that will just play around your city, and you have like 4 seasons, of course. So you have the normal winter, autumn, summer, and spring, not in that order. But every single season, the city looks completely different. So you have like from the Greenland from summer to the snowy cover for winter, and the elements on screen also add a lot to it. So you have fireflies at night during summer, you have leaves flying around the screen during autumn, and this is just beautiful. Although this is a tower defense, I can even say that sometimes it's pretty relaxing to play this. The way it brings together these two elements is basically there is a curse in this island, and that makes ships crash in the island. So you crash in the island and you start trying to survive there, and you start building your city. But in this island, there is a huge gate, and every year, there is a specific time, you get waves of invaders or demons that, because it's cursed, then they will try to kill everything and everyone. So the idea is that to protect your city, you start creating towers and walls to direct this wave and getting them closer to these new towers that you build, and these towers will kill them before they have the chance to get to your city. And that's quite challenging because sometimes you're paying too much attention to just that, and then you forget to get the research or build something new or do some new research that you need. And sometimes you focus too much on your city, and then you have a new wave and they get through and some things get destroyed in your city. It changes completely the way you play those kind of games, and this is quite nice. That's also the music, which I find quite enjoyable, and the sounds of the game. This just goes very well along with everything that we have so far, and it makes the experience really, really enjoyable. You can really feel the vibe, environment that you are in, and when it's winter it's feel cold, when it's summer like it's you have that warmth, and the music and the sounds, they all go together with this. Like really, really well done. I'm just lovely game, and I'm pretty happy with that. This brings to another topic, which is difficulty. As I mentioned, you have like a different layer that you have to pay attention here. That's quite challenging, and especially for me, I've played like tower defense, especially on mobile, a lot on mobile before, and I play city builders in my channel every week, if not every day. So you can see that I'm talking about two game styles that I know, and but I do think that there is still a chance here for some rebalance on the attacks that you get. Unless I'm getting something wrong or I'm playing it in the wrong way, I think it could be improved. I don't think there is enough time for you to get the resource and build the things that you need in your city, and at the same time get your defense going, especially because there isn't a lot of people around, and it takes time for when you get children for them to grow, and like you can get people from outside. It's just whoever is there is what you have. So I think that is just for that. I've played on the normal mode, and it's challenging. It's good. It's not like too bad. I think, although I believe it can have a little bit of a better balance on the waves, or maybe the time between these waves, I think it's still like straight to the point. If you like a good challenge where you don't win all the time, like there is always something different happening that might make you win, might make you lose, and is unexpected. And yeah, I like that. So the game is still in early access, and will be released in early access actually, and will be like that for a long time. And the reason is, reading just what the developer said, he said that what they had, the functionality they had in the initial design documents is fully implemented, and the game can be played from the beginning to the end. And instead of polishing the game and moving on, they wish to continue to improve and evolve the game, adding new functionality based on players' feedback. So that's what this will be in the early access. Although this is early access, this is a full game, it's completed, and there will be a lot of quality of life improvements, additional tower defense strategy, boosting towers type, and placement system, and some things that I really would like to see here. Let's move on and go into improvements. So things that I would like to see in the game are drag to build walls and paths, for example. At the moment, you have to click once per wall tile or per path tile, and you could just drag and drop or click the first and click the last, and they would like select everything that you need to build. I think that would make things a lot easier. Something else is automatically set the wall corners, for example. At the moment, you have to place corner pieces or pieces that connect with 4 walls or 3 walls. You have to put them manually. So having this done automatically, that would be also a good addition. Think about it. Maybe a better system where it shows you what you actually need. Sometimes I found that I was a little bit lost on what I should focus on next, because you have a research tree, and that's big, and it's hard to understand what you actually should be focusing. But I think that's maybe the part of the game, is building your own strategy and playing according to what you want to do. So maybe it's just something that the more you play, the more you learn and understand, and that just gets easier and easier. But yeah, so replayability of the game, you can play it a lot of times. You can try different styles of maze for your tower defense. You can try different placements for your base. First time I played, I put this too far away from the entrance. That created a lot of challenge for me, and that made it more difficult. So I would place it closer to the gate. But yeah, you can play a lot of times, and every time you play, you get something different. You learn different strategies, and you can try different things. So completely worth it. In conclusion, do I think it's worth it? Yes, it definitely is. I would recommend you buying the game and playing it and seeing what I'm talking about. This is a very unique system. You must like both styles, tower defense and city builders. Otherwise, you won't enjoy this. But if you do like both, then that's exactly the game for you. Go for it, you won't regret, and I think you enjoy it quite a lot. The developer is listening to all feedback. You can send this on their Steam page, and I think they have a Discord channel as well, but I'm not completely sure about that. But yeah, they are looking at the forum on Steam and looking at the feedback and implementing what they can. There is also an option in game to send some feedback, so you might as well use that. That's it for today's review, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed this game. I certainly did. And don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Consider joining my Discord server as well, so we can have a conversation about this game and any other game that I play here, or if you have another suggestion for me to review, send that my way. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.